Aston Villa have had a very disappointing season so far in the Premier League. Dean Smith has shown real success here last season, but without Jack Grealish, Dean Smith and his Aston Villa side has shown real issues. They're still scoring goals at a good rate, being 9th in the league with 14 goals. However, their defense has been abysmal. They have currently allowed 20 goals in their 11 matches, which puts them in the 18th place in the Premier League. This is why they're currently sitting in 6th place with 10 points. This, alongside their 5 straight losses, led to the sacking of Dean Smith. Without Grealish, Dean Smith over the past 2 seasons has 6 wins, 4 draws, and 13 losses, which is just abysmal. Clearly, Dean Smith was lucky to have Grealish, and without him, he is not a good enough manager for the Premier League. For his replacement, the perfect choice in my opinion would be Paulo Fonseca. Fonseca has been managing ever since 2005 in Portugal, where he would get his big break at Porto and then at SC Braga. Here he would be somewhat successful with them, getting 1.82 points every match. He also would win the Portuguese Cup trophy in 2016, which was very shocking. This would earn him a job at Shakhtar Donetsk in the Ukrainian Premier League. There he would once again be very successful as he got them 2.37 points per match, and he would win the Ukrainian double in 3 straight seasons. This would make him a very popular managerial option for many clubs across Europe, including AS Roma, who took a chance on him. At Roma, he would be somewhat disappointing, only getting 1.77 points per match in his reign. He would bring this team in his first season to 5th place in the Serie A, which the board wanted much more. They gave him another season and he would disappoint in the league, finishing in 7th place. This, alongside losing to Manchester United in the Europa League semi-final, would lead to his sacking and being replaced by Jose Mourinho. Fonseca has been mostly known for his 3-4-3 formation, although he has shown some flexibility and sometimes switched to a 4-2-3-1. In his 3-4-3, he likes his teams for the most part to hold onto possession. He especially likes his center backs to be very good on the ball and his goalkeeper to be as well. This is why he moved players like Brian Cristante to the center back position. When his team has possession deep in their own half, he likes to build up slowly, with his center backs being the main possession holders. They will look to play off of each other and wait for his midfield to find space. When the midfield finds space, they pass it to them to start moving up the pitch. He wants his wingbacks to be very attacking, as he needs them to hold their width. He wants his 2 wingers ahead of them to push inside, allowing for the wingbacks to have space. This also packs the middle of the pitch, as this causes teams to focus their attention down the middle of the pitch, leaving acres of space on the wide areas of the pitch for the wingbacks. He likes one of his wingers to be more of an advanced playmaker as they push inside and drop deep to pick up possession. He also likes the other winger to be more of a line breaker and someone who runs at the defense. His striker needs to be good in possession and able to hold off defenders as well. He also likes them to have good aerial ability, as he wants his wingbacks to play crosses into the box. When they win possession, he wants his side to drop back into shape, making them hard to break down. They do not necessarily want to counter-press, which means he does not need his players to press all the time. However, when his team does set up, he does want a controlled press that tries to make passing harder for the opposition. These tactics last season had his team scoring goals, with 68 goals, which is 6th in the Serie A. His team allowed some goals, however, allowing 58, which is tied for 10th for least in the league. So how would Fonseca line up Aston Villa? Fonseca at Villa would continue to use his 3-4-3 system that he is heavily dependent on, trying to hold on to possession when they play lesser competition. When they play tougher competition, they could play more of a counter-attacking system. I think for his lineup with Villa's current squad, he would have Martinez in goal, Mings, Konsa, Twanzebe in defense, with Leon Bailey and Matty Cash as the wingbacks, with Douglas Luiz and John McGinn in midfield, and Ali Watkins, Danny Ings, and Emi Buendia up front. For this side, his center backs would not be bad in possession as they all can play on the ball. Douglas Luiz would be the midfielder that would drop deeper to help them in possession. The 2 wingbacks would have attacking talent and can push forward. McGinn would aid the attack by making forward runs into open space. Emi Buendia will be the winger who drops deep and inside and plays more of an attacking midfielder role. Danny Ings will look to play with his back to the opponent as he is underrated on the ball. And Ali Watkins will look to make line-breaking runs behind the defense. With their current squad, his system would work as he has the players, but with new possible January transfers, he could make them even more dangerous. The 2 transfers to see Fonseca making in January are Axel Dessau, the 23-year-old French center-back from AS Monaco, and Weston McKennie, the 23-year-old American from Juventus. Axel Dessau fits Fonseca's system as he is excellent on the ball, shown by his 4.77 progressive passes, 5.29 passes under pressure, and 7.03 progressive carries per 90. He is also solid on the defensive side of the game, with his 10.73 ball recoveries and tackling 90% of the dribblers he faced. Weston McKennie fits the system as well, as he is a midfielder who makes runs into space, which is his best attribute, proven by his 6.44 progressive passes received per 90. He is constantly an option for his team to keep progressing the ball forward down the pitch. With these 2 added, his final team will have Martinez in goal, Mings, Konsa, and Disasi in defense, with Bailey and Cash at the wingback positions, with McGinn and McKennie in midfield, and Watkins, Ings, and Bundia up front. Everyone else will play the same as I said before, however McGinn will be the one who drops deeper in the situation, and McKennie would be there to find space in Rome to be a passing option. This will make Villa a much better side than they currently are showing.